Race class is second from the pin. Dexter's at the pin. Pretty good looking start for 10 boats. Including Jonathan Austin here taking the committee boat start. Franzel's, I think, in the middle there somewhere. For oh, here's Dexter back here. He was not at the pin. This is Fred Baker, really late on this one. Remember, he won the first race. Not going to win this one. See, bailing out on port is 760. That's John Power. Oh yeah, there's Dave Bryan, still in the front row. Very flat boat compared to the others. Just tacking now. There's Dave Bryan. I really wish that they had waited a little longer before they tacked the port, because that group, I think, might have come out of there and lifted a little bit. They might all have him, although I'm not sure. He's actually looking pretty good. He might be a little right. He's going to be winning, actually. All right, here's Adam Berry after several attempts around this mark. And it must be Santa Maria there. Well, it appears the orange spinnaker, Jonathan Austin on Alex, has the lead. Past over on the right side of your screen, Dave Bryan downwind, and even the race class may have picked up Dave Bryan. They're pretty close to each other for second. Not a great rounding. They kind of went right to the mark and then kind of got past it a little bit on making the turn. And there's Dave Bryan rounding the other mark, the starboard mark. Race class here at the port mark. And now Jonathan has his team up on the wind. A bunch of boats just getting to the gate now. I think Franzel is in there, despite penalty turn is going around fourth. John Power's fifth, Russ Hancock sixth. Santuza will be seventh, just on the inside of Bob Perry. Fred Baker catches Malcolm on that rounding. Malcolm's turn is just super wide. And also not turning around the mark is warp drive for some reason, while the other boats are. It's warp drive tacks, and oh, they're doing, I see what they're doing penalty turns. Well, Dave Bryan has playing this left edge, sets, and then they get the lead back from Jonathan Austin. Great class, Franzel and John Power rounding out the top five. Look at the lift angle that Bryan has. That hole will easily be in the lead. And the other boat is tacking down there. You can't see him. They're on the other side. Now you can see him. And they'll be very close. Race class tacking. Interesting see where they come out. It's a tight bunch over there, although we think Dave Bryan is winning and Jonathan Austin is second. So I guess it's really close for third. Well, there's your top five again, and I think the race class on the right has now dropped to fifth. Franzel's a solid third now. And Dave Bryan's not laying this mark in first. Wow, Jonathan Austin's selling a good race over there. It'd be cool if they won this. Okay, we got the mid-fleet group coming around the weather mark now. Santuza, followed by Wasabi and Sorcerer. There's a pre-feed for you on a three-person boat. No pole. Maybe they're planning on jiving around this mark. I believe they are. Uh-oh. Not a good jibe. Now they're jiving back because the spinnaker went the wrong way. Well, we think this is the last race, and then we have Jonathan Austin over here trying to win a race. Meanwhile, Franzel is looking good down low, but he's in some traffic. There could be some bad air down there because the race class is caught up. Although Franzel seems to be moving quite nicely on a slightly higher angle because he went so far into that little corner. We'll make up for the fact that there's a little bit of bad air. These guys, meanwhile, have to go a little bit by the lead right at the end. And the late takedown is a good thing. It's not very windy. So they will still be leading. And if Franzel can win the race and put a bunch of boats between him and Dave Bryan, who might be dropping all the way to fifth on this, Franzel could still win the day. These guys had another really wide rounding. Look at the race classes. They're now in second with a tighter rounding. And Dave Bryan has dropped to fifth. Franzel is only 2 lengths in front of him in second. So a really close race among the top five. This is fifth place running now. Fred Baker's team, they won a race today. So we have convergence coming already with Dave Bryan attacking early and going underneath a bunch of spinnakers. Now he's stalled out. Got to stall to avoid fouling. So that pretty much cements a fifth for Dave Bryan. But Franzel also had the luck to get around a spinnaker. Franzel is going to struggle to get by John Power. And he does not make it. So unless something good happens later, like laying the pin or shift, Franzel's in a little bit of trouble now in this race. Race class in second over there. Boy, it's a close one going. And the leader, you can just make out their mast. I think they've got this. This is the boat Alex. Mike Canning's boat normally. Jonathan Austin at the helm today. Could be looking at their only the first bullet. Well, now we see Franzel sneaking out a little bit. He's the lured boat of this trio. And might be laying the finish pin. I don't think they can win the race, but they could possibly pull a second out of this. The race class is up to winner. I don't think Jonathan Power's in good shape there. Glued to Franzel's windward hip. now power seems to have lifted off. Well, there's the winner, Jonathan Austin.